Sena, Mamisha sent free the Spanish national team camp. Meti Pedri ni interview no na edoso pa obi bi won komo kakra. Na baby ba kwa na me interest wo pa na say. Omo busa Pedri say position be pa na wo ba or ye comfortable. Eno na Pedri say position obo ye comfortable pa no. Say obe operate as a central midfielder. Na mum oba national team a Lila Fuente episode ko nim na okoye attacking midfielder. Bonu Pedri ne de. Se wodi ni gina game a position o gina ma obetima boni yie a otimi bo pa no. So obe operate as a central midfielder. Ken me tie interview ni nyina no. I perfectly agree with Pedri. Menene ya adwen 100%. The reason why I mean when say mene Pedri ya adwen 100% say ni position o feel comfortable as a central midfielder menene ya adwen ne say every footballer was as Subiano. Ubetima ye versatile. Ubetima bo multiple position. By woku special quality bia ye do bo a specific role. Utimi bobo ni ye. And so we check Pedri ni football no obona. Based on the quality se kwa ni nyina no. Position and say oye very comfortable playing at the central midfield area. Say obi a central midfielder. Na dwuma ne ye say agopama ne so no obe divided into attack and defense. Na sa midfielder na a control mfimfin ho e di amount. Enti every good central midfielder no o divide pitch into two. Na wa dominating mfimfin no e di amount. Enti se ofa Pedri a ade otimi ye pa ne ye say me dominating mfimfin for ma no or ye excellent player dominating the central midfield area. And se o person who so be a top central midfielder. Obi possess quality of a good central midfielder. E ye nyoma miensa ana wo se ohun o sa player no. Enti se wo check Pedri as a good central midfielder no, three qualities wo se ohun from a central midfielder. One, your technical ability. O technical ability no, o passing, o ball control, how ultimately receive ball under pressure, o ball skills na wo se improve. And ken, obi bi o hwe football bi enim say about ball skills, yam control ball under pressure, yam pass it very well, be a fa ball hu technical ability ne Pedri enim sa de ne ye. Enti se wo check Pedri ne technical ability no was home. E was so. Se wo person hu so obi say ye top central midfielder. E was so hu e ne mental qualities and the tactical qualities. And se wo fa Pedri say see a ne vision and awareness e was so. Ne tactical intelligence e was so. Position awareness e was so. Enti as a good central midfielder in terms of mental quality and a tactical quality was so possess. And obi bi o football bi enim say ye ka sa qualities na Pedri e possess sa de no and physical quality. So o pesa we a strong central midfielder na ultimate dominating finfia. Centrally I was physically also. Physically na was na nche say we say una wo ahoden bebre. By ball ni kurawa I was ahoden no. Enti se Pedri kurabo wo finfia with the ball ultimate speed, agility, ne endurance. Enti nyoma miensa emi e classify obi say oye good central midfielder no ken Pedri e possess sa nyoma miensa ni nyina ne technical ability, ne tactical and mental qualities and the physical qualities na wosoro. Enti to me se Pedri na nkasa bie nanum e ka say in terms of position of feeling comfortable no e the central midfield area e no kure trodo ne boy abo matches a Pedri abo ni ye ni nyina ne ken e na o operate toward the central midfield area and otibi bobo ni ye. And me when they say otiminya a lot of personal achievements, a lot of collective success, na consistency e wo Pedri afa ansa na odi ni football ne bebe wie no na ye betima classify ne say or one of the best central midfielders yehu. So I perfectly agree with Pedri say the position of feel comfortable pano e the central midfield area because o possess qualities ni nyina as a good central midfielder. Antonio Conte ana ye coach Edema Napoli bobuku no ana omukobusa ne say ede enti ana ma ne kofa Rasmus Højlund edi free Manchester United ede be pie mu Napoli. Ana Antonio Conte say onim Rasmus Højlund onim no ewo Italian Serie A at the time on now see akan wa Atlanta ana onim ne qualities a ekura abrante fence Rasmus Højlund no wogidie say Rasmus Højlund was return wo Italian Serie A no ade na went me anye wo Manchester United no obetima baba beye e wo Napoli. Enti e ka ho bi ana ma ne kofa ne free Manchester e de ne ba Napoli bobuku ni ken environment a wo ye adwuma no ebetuma influence o chances of being successful and answer when you're successful. Baby a nipa bia o ye adwuma bia no environment a o find yourself ebetuma determine say o be successful and answer when you're successful. Ebetuma ba say o baby ye adwuma unim adwuma no na emum enyoma ba ko mienu miense bi entimi ma wontimi nrechi sa potential ne de wo say yenye fru mu no enti environment a wo hu no ebetuma make you and answer on make you. So we check Rasmus Højlund. Manchester United kofa ni free Atlanta e wo Bergamo. Almost 2 years ka kesi 64 million pounds and kofa ne baye. At the time na Brandt ni free Atlanta eba Manchester United no. Na onye top player debi. Na emum ne ball na wa ball under Gianpiero Gasperini no. Etre esa akra no prospector so onya platform kese ebetima ma Brandt na sa akonanim. Enti Manchester kofa Rasmus Højlund no na onye top player by no potential na o perform e Atlanta e ka ho na Manchester United kofa no obesi akade ba Manchester United bobuku no in a way nyoma nshada nkoso ye amfa ma Rasmus Højlund politics ana ade Manchester United expect say obetima perform dia mom no anko ye amfa ma no na mum eno ntresa Brandt ne ball na ba wiye o was just 22 years a lot of football age edananim. Enti se Manchester United na entimi ama na enhu ni potential eno nkyere se okoba bi fofra obefili ewiase e won kid obetima akokrum na nipa be 10 obi etonwi obi enyeska eno nkyere se oso koton bi wo a obeso enyeska the fact say obi akọ ha sei ekoye successful eno nkyere se oso kọ abekọ akoye successful enti yetu we yesi yetirim se obi tu kwan kọ America nipa dodo na akọ America omukoye yi ba ye obi oso so akọ America enfama no. But we checking and saying the trend na air players who moving from a Premier League no omo taiko Italian Serie A for them all. And to the fact say players no omo free a Premier League ko Italian Serie A no and yes automatically Rasmus Højlund ko ebe fama no. By who follow trend na it seems say players na struggle with Premier League no mo ko Italian Serie A fama mo. Show me to say Luis Alberto. At the time I know Liverpool no na enkoyi. By Luis Alberto ebe free England. No akwa kopiem wo Lazio check edwuma Luis Alberto any Simone Inzaghi koye with Lazio national team no abrante ne sabe peja ye e Italian Serie A obeti se Mohamed Salah no wo Premier League nkofo refi se no wo Chelsea na enoma nkoye ana odi kopiem wo Italian Serie A osa peja ye ama you say or dominate the Premier League. You can talk of one Quadrado at the time obegina na naso with Fiorentina e ma Chelsea diskakese ye kofa one Quadrado amfa osa return ko Italy FIA Mkhitaryan of the Premier League and the Italian Serie A and Osare Lanche ne career ni. Recently, Yehu Pulisic, Yehu Tomori, Yehu Lukaku. Currently, last season league I born with Italy, the most valuable player, no free England and the Italy in the shape of Scott McTominay. And it is a follow trend now. Players almost struggle with England no. Say omo Italy for more. So Rasmus Højlund now was another opportunity. So betima Corey Lanche ne career as a picking form. And Antonio Conte no, I believe Napoli a good platform for him. Coach now okwa question aseno oye one coach onim how otimi peja players abro mu performance ewo form. So seni nyina no abrante nneoma bekoye dia mana ejino no ankasa ho how obeye serious obeye determined say obetima be perform at the highest level. So Napoli a good platform edema abrante fence Rasmus Højlund. Metesa wo yes story bu say Premier League no. So far team our critic kese pa big chances no e Chelsea bo buku no. After the Premier League nasi, yabo just 3 games. A lot of games and the day nim. And to untimi mfa 3 games ne nkwa conclude. Nemum se u jina 3 games ne so nkwa na odi analyze dia. So far 3 games ayabo no. Among 20 clubs or more Premier League ne dia wa create big chances kese pa ye Chelsea 12. Na Man City aba 8, na Bournemouth aba 8. Ken football na yebo no. Ye were normal chance and ye were a friend is a big chance. There is a difference between chance and big chance. So because a big chance a scoring opportunity a team and answer a player a benya with low defensive pressure. And it is a big chance a opportunity a didn't say team I will defend bet me ye free ho. And to the moment I better big chance biano. The likelihood there was a sad team in the ball no twat name no. I was so saying say team now will defend no. A bit defend it and you kind of big chance. So in this case, after 3 games in the Premier League, yes, Chelsea now created big chances next year 12. The first question was obusa when you say, Edi na bebe mama Chelsea team no. Etimi create some big chances now. Oma create big chances than any team. And in football, before see Ebeka se team and they create big chances kesi pano. E wose ohun nyoma mienu. The edi kan a team strategy and an individual play, any individual action. Sa nyoma mienu no and the betime determine the obetime create big chances pa. And so what check Chelsea team strategy on attacking strategy as it stands now and flourishing very well. And it's what check Chelsea under Enzo Maresca. Anytime be a Chelsea by attack biano, who's a structure no a well organized. Players need to be brought to a certain pattern. And anytime be a Chelsea by biano, ne back four ne turn into a back three. Ne two deep central midfielders no Enzo Fernandez join the attack. Ne right winger move by inside. Not the operating as a number 10, you have freedom to operate. Not Chelsea, a lot of opponents and that's a lot of numbers. A will position and Casa have. And it's a what to say, you have 3 games in the Premier League. Chelsea now create a chance, Cassia Pan. I dare watch Chelsea Pan, a your team strategy. Then individual player action. Say Chelsea Crabwa. On him say, Joao Pedro Betima created the amount. Pedro Neto Betima Yesadieno. Esteval Betima Yesadieno. Enzo Fernandez Betima Yesadieno. So the individual players, it me create chances ne the mom. I can who been after 3 games. Yes, Chelsea are creating big chances, no. But after several creating big chances, no. The most important thing here, yes, how they born the better what him. After 3 games, team I watch goals can see in the Premier League. Liverpool, watch 8. Drotosum yenu, Chelsea. So there is a certain level of improvement in Chelsea goals almost no. On him say last season, I didn't have Chelsea pan say, almost critic can see by no goals number. Your ball last season in area no, team I know are creating big chances can see no, not a Liverpool. On your 112 big chances. Drotosum yenu, na ye Chelsea boku no on your 93. But who could check your mom goals na Chelsea in Cajon. And it's a Chelsea a new season. Now about 3 games. Not so far our creative big chances. Now you cut him so much goals. I say on level of productivity. Because they say and you copa man kwa. Enzo Fernandez Timishe, Joao Pedro Timishe, Dilap Timishe, almost a lot of players on Timishe. And it's a saying at Chelsea ebeko dia. Then Chelsea and I'm the right path. Wow. A crime panel no more because the who create na untimi nse goals na a problem. By the moment I will be creating na goals neighbor no, a chance productivity no e was so you hope say Chelsea better was adi we aso.
Kwame Jela Kwame no on Chelsea big chances are so far in the Premier League. Minimum table no dey Liverpool for and ayo mo dey on that so yes sir. Liverpool for na table no on that so.
No cre essence
convert be so just only to compete Liverpool.
Oh, maybe I'll be you question Mamincha Holy Baba. Na our King's Unisex Baba shop and as a salon. Oba a diner ye woman Lawson a woman when you problem. Cry with your buy out for a holy war. You try to the corrected the American. I mean on Boko Makakra. Chelsea chances don't want to create this season against West Ham United, which
against one team there.
Yeah, they scored. I think Chelsea created about 7 to 8 chances against them. I'll push 5.
That's how we like I said, team na amonyadi.
Says a mental question.
West Ham
amonyadi.
That's na mama say friend.
One of games. But saying anyway. Me pacho nkomo way it's just to discredit Chelsea. We are just opening the discussion. Dodouanano has been against West Ham United. Because against Crystal Palace, Blunt, Crystal Palace game, it was very, very difficult for them. And now, Omenya, about 3 big chances against Fulham. And see, Crystal Palace, the Ankoye, and PM against West Ham. Ella Fulham, the are you okay? So far, it's been so good now. But you see, Chelsea goals, last season, no chances, by movement. Wait, Nicolas Jackson title, he was missing a lot of chances. But then Nicolas Jackson, idea bakwa, now all boy with regard to Chelsea's game was that he was moving into spaces. It allowed their players to create open chances, Ankasa. Remember, I thought in Commander Minudi. Liam Delap, and I know a boy, on only star movement in the British Senuko Dieno. Inti say Chelsea channel goal scoring no. Don't do na for set pieces. Minim so adwan ko ho a. Inti say Chelsea goal scoring no. Enye open play bebre. Now Chelsea are also doing well. I will set pieces on with they are taking advantage out of it, which I see as a positive thing. Now, one thing the team needs to work on, say, right and left one. Chelsea should be very clear. Yenim say, Estivao, and Pedro Neto, and a right way omodia. Left one, the actual omodin dia bataho, Gyokeres, and Alejandro Garnacho. And number 10 one say abeye Cole Palmer and Ojina Hosisia for the meantime. So Oniwa na Joao Pedro abo in some difficult games abeye Enzo Fernandez no about double pivot of Romeo Lavia and Moises Caicedo. And number 9 hono ababeye Dilap for the meantime. Giyu mudie afe na oba be bia me ya hese befa. So no crowd dem in sheda fan kan be brisa. Okay. Now, clearly because of William Estivao Ninti, you push Pedro Neto Emanoko left wall. But Pedro Neto, he picked form. He started playing well on the right. Now, Isak Estivao also bana all born into. Ya shifted into clearly. What was the recent games? Pedro Neto born a star bikakra. Now, the international break a year. Gyokeres na say Chelsea started so money bobo because I don't get it. And now akwane si bench ni ama Tariq George Muma ba achaino, which I think it was wrong. Say Chelsea should start creating the right balance. The right balance, let's say, I was left-footed for no omo right wo. No right-footed, ebo left wo. And on the Chelsea for said they are to crataso because the Chelsea was the right balancer. He helped them create open and clear chances. And what the international break in the area. Say a Drew are still now coaching about Pedro Neto. I was left one now, so Benya Kukudro, and the Gyokeres and Isak Garnacho they coaching because yet toss our place for our area. Then we'll see. But for now, I think it has not been bad. One thing coaching us about this Chelsea team, they say now everyone is scoring. And can a Cole Palmer team either Cole Palmer scores or Chelsea in Sabegunity today. Even without Cole Palmer, the team is playing very well. In here, mini assembly, 30 seconds. Mr. Oh, yes, story, Ballon d'Or. We say, when you phone a dream, woman, Ballon d'Or story, we now. Or my person create awards for this shape, Mr. Nikiamwa. Minim say, Omu be tested waters. Now, yes, so say, catch them, say, Omu already, Omu dancing the image of the Ballon d'Or. Omusubani ya kwete se enkane top 4 so kotoko ne ha sambemu a ye be fa kwan bia so de omo aba behim hey top 6 top 8 top special turn up mystery inti time bia no esese ye didi kotoko ne ha so afi nkoda ne na ekoji omani munyam Dembele na Lami Yamal na ekoji omani munyam where from this special awards say Obi ma assist be hey Jesus Christ. Just young kwatwe Messi mbesha de ni mu na ema awards ni mu nyadu. Adey. Please, this it's unacceptable. Omuma Messi njina home, please. You need special award bia e ba be she Ballon d'Or no mu. We are going there for Lami Yamal and Dembele. Afi die ye nyen baby e beko. And then my Ballon d'Or no comedian yet there. But special awards for Obi assist. Ebe. Ken. Spanish national team. Any Ballon d'Or no. Mesre. Na on say woko national teams and central for Kowa. They allow them to do interviews. And no crown can make me ha na Ghana ha yenye sawa ha. Because national team will be no surprise to control Mkromwa. Interviews are banning some ketwa because they allow the media guys to interview them freely. Jules Koundé, Obo Bordema France, or Barcelona, Ballon d'Or no, Dembele Lami Yamal. It's someone could be sansa why na beje Ballon d'Or or can Dembele a winya some of Bassa or can Lami Yamal a winya some of the French national team. They was so yes smart. and also on young Kabi Hasa. Okay. Dinhausen, Real Madrid player, or you Spain ni, or your France ni. Inti ebisa Dinhausen say, Ballon d'Or ni enfama wanya, ni teammate Lamine Yamal. Inti kese say easily or supporting the teammate. Then Dinhausen kai. Oh, say Dinhausen adwen Real Madrid who actually the Spanish national team.
Spanish national team campus here for Ballon d'Or.
Hey, your teammates here powered. Okay, oh say kundo the enemy here. But you see, this is your teammate. You know, one national team baako. It is our teammate here, Pradia, and one is I wish maybe some teammates in the but no drain Real Madrid wants to can. Story neighbor is a Real Madrid player. I endorse a Barcelona player into Onfananuntum at the expense of the national team. Share Nancy near be Coso de la Fuente pressure banusu pa na enkane time between 2008 back to 2014. Now the Spanish national team they dominated by the Barcelona team. Inti na obia no kuta the Real Madrid flag na Ike Casillas. Ono na mpempi ya na opeso mediate. Inti Madrid for no kra di gunu so mrembi say o protect Barcelona for no. Look, but Spanish national team we win a lot of trophies, but honestly, na cracks no doors. Sadi we ka kwada o. Until recently, Barcelona started so almost performing. Say the dominance of the Barcelona team or the national team, say create issues. Kakra. Let me explain some of the few things. First of all, De La Fuente, almost a goalkeeper, and add then one friend Juan Garcia. Juan Garcia, Babada Guadiama Barcelona, or Espanyol Waba Barcelona, or Barcelona #1. Already, De La Fuente won a 3 goalkeepers for Hodana. Unai Simon, our #1. David Raya, #2. Number 3, Alex Romero. So for that goalkeeper, no. And almost now, and you're right, because if someone had #1 with Barcelona, he needs to be part of the national team. But De La Fuente knows very well, say, offer Juan Garcia and then the next bench pressure, tension, you see.
I said, Spanish national team goalkeepers.
Do I hear David Raya? Oh, yeah, that's a nice Simon Bebre. Now, De La Fuente, Yobia say, Ope, what some say, my national team, the way and I'm number 11, my first 11 in here, on Tansa, San, saying, yes, sir, Alvaro Morata, in case I say Spain, Jumwa, on also Fahakra, or the super national team. He's just fixed to one team on Tansa. But Barcelona, for they are forcing him to change. Say Juan Garcia, as far as he's at the Barcelona and he's playing well, and now should go or die. Yeah. Also for the Spanish national team or Roma, almost on #1. De La Fuente and Casam New Year. Maybe I told me sure what's the Fabian Ruiz conversation. Any Pedro come on now, say the Spanish national team so be a fighter. De La Fuente, Epe, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Pedro or Dani Olmo as a number 10. Number 10 na echebo. So be a fit. Now, say Rodri there, so your fit you cannot touch him. Number 8 in the Fabian Ruiz now by number 8 in the able. Now Pedri says he's a number 8 club level or Bobo with Bonnie year number 8. We are seeing Naji Pedri atum or club football number 8 in Obo. It is a number 8 in Oba. Now the Barcelona conversation is that okay, Rodri the AM Timi Casado and Coutinho, but it should be Rodri, Pedri, Dani Olmo.
Now Fabian Ruiz, our national team, no Pedri better team.
Sir Obonti.
But national team, no. What team about Fabian Ruiz?
It is because Fabian is always playing the number 8. So give Pedri a chance and let's see.
Okay.
Because Pedri, not Obo and Sana Fabian Ruiz may take it over. Pedro now Obo first now Obo 8 net was saying.
But Fabian Ruiz and Bodjanji.
And I agree because he's playing. See, Nanka will try Pedro's way. What to come on and meet us because he said no. Barcelona are trying to force their way out of the national team. No, they are putting all players available. Says they say no, their players should start playing. It makes a lot of sense. Some of the arguments they are making may support to Omubebe. But they say the only player holding the flag at the Madrid team or the Spanish team, Dani Caballero. After the Dean House in Eba, Raul Asensio be twemu baako koye. He say after the Dean House in Eba. Kubasi crowd mu tunu da say Vivian mu nyina betu no crowd ye froba mesre hwe Victor Gyokeres say ye central for ne be ka no own respect ya obetinya ka che central for ye more border nti ye ntimi ye nim park na so asem no problem we will accept it name ono until Frederick Lumbeck Frederick Lumbeck no Gyokeres unto no kwata mpo iti Nyumbe ono obo no abo bi pen abeye coach ono kra na coach ansa beye interim kakra ansa na teta na obefa wo bai ne beye iti Nyumbe kasa listen the truth is that Arsenal for kogu echire entina wo Gyokeres ne bobo ni wieye striker wo gine ni mo 9 ka ball 17 ball no 9 ka bi everyone is saying one thing and yes or time team no obi entire Ateta say Arsenal had quality on the bench say Arsenal ebo ne 3-man midfield while ball Zubimendi Abo Declan Rice Eddie Mikel Merino age na 10 meanwhile you had Etani Waneri Max Duman who Trussard who players are offensively only good and among for say Arsenal were too defensive in case so mu biemu kakra knowing very well say Liverpool team no against Bournemouth any games no more boning in and even 10 against 11 against Newcastle no almost threatening Liverpool for who say Liverpool or gaps away chiro I am for suggestion only for you Gyokeres to come who born no about probably no wabo Fred Lumbeck I can't some over fire no
Biggie
Ken semini
sounds for come on I say na pala some na come
say
I am the picture so easy
Kenam
the picture so easy
Mame chance yam fan free ho. There are a lot of formations and systems in football. Enti any time will be a and a coach be call offensive nor the upper results. There are times a coach will be decided to be defending. Nor the any results are coaching it share. Enti sa Arteta decided to kwa for Liverpool. Not the respect the Liverpool style of play. Now Arteta be decided to be master team that defend it, not the upper results are. And can you problem? But now no Ken Saturday no. So we kaya. Yani George Kennedy ni pokunti din komo wa say no. Anything they were saying about Kumasi Asante Kotoko clearly. Almost some passion be. Almost ka asem ni free omumu because almost Kumasi Asante Kotoko team ne pain. And almost pain so no. No money said your team in it yet. And it said your team ni operate. And this a Kobasa ne omu team in sa. Omu team in come anuntum. Omu be come omo there. That is the situation of Lumbeck. Lumbeck na ye di ne hon komo no. Ene. Dey na man for dey bo Arteta 3 so. Ye bo Arteta 3 so say. Arteta team in the English Premier League and for Arsenal. Omu feel say the amount of money you must spend. How close they have gotten to the English Premier League title already. For 3 consecutive seasons, ube di second me and Sadia, Arteta ben home, as a so GB. Lumbeck as a player, Ken, edgy Premier League titles me and Nema Arsenal. Lumbeck won 2 Premier League titles. Ebia Premier League in point over to me a GB. But Ebia now want to me a GB Lumbeck G because Lumbeck at him no the last trophy they ma Arsenal. 2003-2004. The Golden Premier League trophy omoko unbeaten no. Team be in England o bi. Enti nye player bia na betimi anya bi. Ti se wo gi Premier League ni bi mpo a. E bia na want me anje ni die ni bi because e bia na want me anko unbeaten. Aside there no, there is no player in this current Arsenal squad in terms of status. Odu Lumbeck time and obo Premier League. Can he won the Premier League player of the season in 2001-2002. Enti no anya just a squad member. He was an integral member. Onim Arsenal bo oboku no. Enti said ye no omo bobo. Said ye na Asimbenga do omo attack teams. Na se ne onhu ne sa obekasa. And the me yan say enye obi a ne kasa e say Gyokeres. Lumbeck defend Gyokeres Spain. Last season, you bought Champions League na Arsenal kwa share Sporting 5-1 no. The previous season before last season, na Sporting ni Arsenal share Europa Cup mu e Arsenal film. last season Arsenal kwakọ share 5-1 Gabriel Magalhaes say go owie no yes assign we no dey 3 player your friend say Gyokeres and a Lumberg be catch up brand say man nya saa de no wa hye goal na obetimi age wani ba so obehye goal di asere wo nua de ade ba ko no aya na wo mpese obehu focus wo ball no so na ball de he defended Gyokeres and no dey brand here na hu question na for technical team omo na betimi a kire de nti omo ko defend here eti wo footballer de nka wo de ne sen on focus on playing game for Arsenal no fast answer me into baby ken Barcelona mpanyifo bu baby say wo fo do so on ye ni nyina there's a reason to that because ebia wo kokofo ebia wo ntosufo obanchifo o de wadwe ni kokoko no so bebre just because ebia no na ne board den abeton yes ka bebre a obeba na ebia ntos na wo say wa ho den de do ye no na ntos no so asai nti wo say wo mani nyina equal attention once I want make sure so obeye nko ade me ka fa asem we because me gitum say Barcelona hia sika pa e dia ye niema bebre Barcelona make sure say Spotify company no be ready na Barca timi esi akan wo Barca mpanifo no ehia say be ready dia ma omo Barcelona pe kwan obefa so anya sika dia ba club nim say be be meet the 1:1 rule Barca pe kwan obefa so register certain players e wo omo squad nim entinyema bebre na ekoso wo Barcelona afam but there are certain players omo nso ye key e wo Barcelona bobo ko nim a omo be hia so me o attention be ko omo so no me extend omo contract omo di nkan aka mrantie ne ho asem one Laporta aka so person mrantie ne tena coach ne nso so aka so ohia mrantie no Frankie de Jong and Eric Garcia to date mrantie ne contract omo nya extend ye mrantie ne mienu nso obi a contract be wu in June 2026 30th na contract na wu na kende mama e kwesi ankobo we ne say yenya through January mu a from now to January aka be 3 months na January aba yenya si January mu a team bi owo wiase bia wo kwan so ne sa mrantie we di nkomo ekodu onum na so munya extended contract na team bia wo pe bia ebetimi abam no ne baba be di nkomo se Barca anye fortunate wa anye lucky na akasifo ni biba na omu di sika ai wo soro e Barca mrantie we hu a ebia na mrantie na dwen asesa emfa ho se openly omo be ka no abontin so omo pe so omo tena Barcelona no omu si akan ba kwan a wo de contract extension ne be fa so kwan a wo ne mrantie ni be di nkomo no eno na be kire so omu hu hia ana so omu hu hia and maybe no me nim say two of the most important players for Barcelona this year na yedi omo nkomo no Frankie de Jong defensive midfielder na obono in his absence there is no Barcelona player otimi boni here to say Frankie de Jong Eric Garcia Barca with defensive problems already last season in po no slotting in our positions are any position na kwame ba be down so obebo na how much more and no more defensive problems in the 24 form adwene nkonkoda no so no more extended contract no more nya sa wadwene koyo sika pe bebre 1:1 rule bebre Spotify company bebre woni be ba ho so na breko no obi nim koda na ba be di nkomo convince omo a on extended contract ne mfa mawo ken Alexander Isak akasa since oba Liverpool na osi opeso create history e wo Liverpool bobo ko nim nipa bia wo wiase wo so we ambitious nti asem na player na kan nyansa wom e to asomu pa na mum kwa e fa so create history e wo big clubs mo no aya na Eden it won fan 2 ni trim say he has to double up the performance last season e wo Newcastle for about 70 years na major silverware say Newcastle sabi so na a problem he was part of the team of Moboye Emma Newcastle a silverware the year for cup but Liverpool so be year for cup ma Liverpool a wonya hwe Newcastle they be so you be so because for 12 years omunjibi aya den dia momo na ekọ 70 years no abaje dia be bo obaso bebre but you have to do the unthinkable at Liverpool to write your name in the history books e wo Liverpool who you team ni free one man even in your position Liverpool has seen good and great strikers on my boss position na succeed Liverpool and Fernando Torres Spain look at the pedigree the performance as a striker e wo wiase enche yempo Liverpool benya Luis Suarez one of the best strikers of Baba football at a point in England also Academy Liverpool no only Messi ni Ronaldo in that era just imagine I play the European golden boot this is the kind of striker we are talking about and they Liverpool bobo ko ni Mohamed Salah e wo team ni mu into 21 goals na o she wo Newcastle o 23 na o she wo Newcastle no Liverpool ehun de chance ane de buru tu bebre It be at Newcastle, they are so. All right, history say GFL Cup. But at Liverpool, it is a clubber. Even in the Champions League, all the fifth for England in Pono, now or J Champions League. This is the kind of team and play and they finding itself. It is our Basso Baba Berry writing the ding, or Betroni ding, or the history books, or Liverpool. On fun to the team say, yeah, no keke. And you throw ding in the history books. Name mum, it is by works. It's a Jumana no ye with Newcastle. And Liverpool, Gina so Baba fan a buyer, or making sure so Baba double up the work. And when you Liverpool Bobo Kunim, name mum and ya Kasa keke. And I'll be thrown in the history books, and will Liverpool can.